Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum and picking up where we left off in the previous Ethereum video. Now, at this moment, Ethereum is priced around $1,500, and we're seeing a bit of sideways trading right now. There's a lot of consolidation currently going on now. The price of Ethereum does need to work its way back up to overtake that $1,600 price, but it is still holding very nicely above the 50% Fibonacci level, using the Fibonacci retracement that goes from the 52-week low of Ethereum, where Ethereum's price in the middle of June was at a price that was under $900, and then over the course of 2 months, it had gone up to the price of a little bit above $2,000 in the middle of August, and then it's had a retracement down to a wave 2, and I'm saying that we've completed that wave 2 because the technicals don't tell us anything otherwise. So right now we're within a wave 3 from this much larger impulse, and this is hopefully going to be a big breakout wave. But we're seeing a lot of this consolidation with Ethereum right now, as there's a couple of factors that are in place. One, we just had the FOMC meeting, the interest rate hike, which wasn't a bad announcement because 75 basis points was something that was planned, but it was Jerome Powell's speech that had sent the price of Ethereum down a little bit more. Now what everybody's kind of just waiting for is a jobs report, give everybody a better understanding, but we also have that CPI data to come out as well. So there's a couple of factors that are coming in that we have to also take into consideration and expect that will create a bit more volatility over the market. So now let's look over at our moving averages. So right now Ethereum is above its 100-day moving average, and you can see that our 20 and 50-day moving average are just right below that. So if we were to end up losing this 100-day moving average support that we're holding above right now and fall through that 50% Fibonacci level, then that can take us into a much more bearish situation, because that will start dropping us below these different moving averages that we had worked so hard to see the price of Ethereum to get above. So do keep that in mind, that it's very key for Ethereum to stay above $1,500. And the other thing is, if Ethereum is able to break through this $1,600 price on this Fibonacci level and then work its way up to the next Fibonacci level at the price close to $1,800, which is a very key price. One, for the reason that our 200-day moving average is there, and you can see how this 200-day moving average was one that Ethereum had a good amount of resistance when it tried to attempt it within the first wave. And since this had come down with all the sideways trading that Ethereum had done, and as well as the price drop that it had after that wave 1 completion, the price of this 200-day moving average is one that could be a lot easier to break through, but still expect that there would be a lot of resistance as it does such. Now, if it can get back and completely break through where it was within that wave 1 and get to that price of $2,000, then there's some other very key things to also pay attention to. And one of those is the fact that if Ethereum is able to hold support above the price of $1,800, so within those next Fibonacci levels past that 200-day moving average, if it's able to surpass that, I expect that we'd probably be seeing some very large price movements with Ethereum after it does get on the other side of that, because you can see how Ethereum had bounced so much off of this $1,800 price after it had support above it, and you can see these price movements go from the $1,800 price, and they'll go all the way up to $4,000 to where Ethereum was at its all-time high, closer to $5,000. So you can see how that was an area that Ethereum had these big bounces in the price, and then after it had fallen through that in June of this year, it really fell through, and that's what took us to our 52-week low. So it's all about really trying to get above that 200-day moving average right now, and that's very key, because we can probably start seeing these much larger price movements with Ethereum, and that could be the best bullish case scenario. If not, if we don't make those attempts and we don't start breaking through these Fibonacci levels and start falling below those different moving averages, then we could be taking a turn for more bearish possibilities. So do keep that in mind, that is very important right now for Ethereum to be doing. Now, let's look over at this price prediction what I have within this wave 3, because I think the wave 3 has this possibility of going to a price that could be somewhere around the price of $3,000, if not more, to say that it could probably go to a price somewhere within the range of around $3,500 or around $3,600, somewhere around there. Just go and retrace where it was within this wave 4. That's what I think could also be a possibility for Ethereum to do, is just retrace where this wave 4 had completed before all the decline within the price of the wave 5. So if it can just completely retrace where it was with that wave 5, go to that wave 4 price, I think that would be a really good scenario for Ethereum to do within this wave 3. Now, another thing that is also important is this this falling wedge that we were in with Ethereum. You can see how it had come down within 5 waves after it had completed its all-time high back in November of last year. So mid-November of last year is when Ethereum reached its all-time high. It came down within 5 waves, reached its 52-week low. We were in this wave 1. Completed the wave 2. Now we're in this wave 3, and this wave 3 was a breakout wave that took us out of this falling wedge. So I think that due to the fact that we went out of this falling wedge and we're starting to work our way up to these next moving averages, I think that the possibility of seeing Ethereum really have this big breakout here, going to that price that could be at $3,000 or more, if it could even go back and fully retrace that wave 4, there could be really big possibilities. Now, ignore the waves 4 and 5 that I have set here. Those are irrelevant. We're really just focusing on trying to get the wave 3 complete. Then after that, we'll adjust where waves 4 and 5 are. So this is where I'm currently at. This is what I'm thinking that we're going to be seeing, is that Ethereum needs to be getting over those other key levels, that $1,800 price, that $2,000 price. And if it can really break to that $2,000 price, break through where it was within this wave 1 here, then we have a really good shot of seeing Ethereum reaching that $3,000 goal. I know it's very bullish, but that's the possibility that I think that would happen, especially after I was talking about on this channel where a lot of people were saying that the price of Ethereum is going to be falling more. They're saying that about Bitcoin. And the technicals for me say things that are always completely different. I was always saying that if Ethereum can break out of this wedge, then we're going to see the price of Ethereum move more so to the upside. But there's other bullish things that are also there, and that is the bull market support band that is currently lined up to be easily broken through on right now. And it's just all about breaking through that next Fibonacci level, that $1,600 price. So we can go back, retake that right now. Ethereum has a chance to be on the side of that bull market support band. And that could be our big ticket to breaking through that 200-day moving average, breaking through that $1,800 price for Ethereum. And we know how the price movements are after we can hold support above that, because we tried it before within the wave 1, but we didn't manage to hold support because we have that 200-day moving average right above there. But now things are lined up right now. We're within a perfect storm of possibilities for Ethereum to start seeing some very large price movements. So cross our fingers that we'll be able to see such a scenario play out. So with that being said, I'm going to keep you guys updated every single day with Ethereum and Bitcoin and many other altcoins as well. So if you like content like this, please do consider subscribing. I post multiple videos every single day. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump on the next cryptocurrency to talk about. I will see you all in the next one coming out right after this. Thank you for watching and listening.